Alright, magic disappearing graphics. Get back on screen. There you go. Howdy, howdy, everybody. Welcome back to the channel. I am Vormithrax. We're going to play some Cataclysm Dark Days Ahead. I know, big surprise. Don't be shocked. Yeah, that Cataclysm game. So, Cataclysm Dark Days Ahead. We are playing Episode 2 of a challenge, Dawn of the Dead 4X challenge. So I'm playing the mall cop scenario. We're using 4 times the zombies, 4 times fast revolution, and 1/4 item spawn. And we're attempting to clear the mall, which we've just about done, actually. I'm kind of surprised at the progress we've made on mall clearance. We're also trying to protect any survivors we come across, which we've had minor success with. Yeah, so the difficulties we've been facing on this one, I actually had a few reasons for doing this particular challenge. I wanted to check out the new mall, multi-story mall. It's got 3 floors now, so we've effectively fully explored and cleared the top 2 floors. Pretty cool. I got a few issues with it, but it's really cool design and all that, so I'm thankful for it, but I don't know. I think the mall got a lot easier with the upper floors. The zombies' tendency to throw themselves off balconies chasing sounds down below means that the upper floors depopulate real quick. And basically, if you just go to a mall and run upstairs, a few zombies here and there, but mostly if you just hang out for a little while and let them all toss themselves off the ledges downstairs, you'll have fairly free reign of a couple of floors of gear. So I got some gameplay issues with the design and with the mechanics. But it's a good design. I mean, I like the effort put into the mapping and all that. So yeah, that's the situation there. I wanted to check that out. Then I also wanted to play a little off-brand. I'd had a number of comments from viewers that got a little tired of me playing super zippy, speedy, fast guys with lots and lots of night vision. So we're purposely playing a super slow guy. Took all the slow traits: slow foot, slow healer, slow learner, slow reader, heavy sleeper, and bad temper. And so we got bad morale, we got slow everything, we got no night vision trait. Yeah, so we're playing off type. And I'm also testing out the Eskrima nerf. Eskrima got a major nerf. The big damage whammo with the Eskrima is now no longer anywhere near a big damage whammo. So we've been testing that out, and it's been going fine. But yeah, it's a major nerf to the damage output of Eskrima. So we had those things to do and just try to survive. So there's the character. We've got Kenneth Hall, mall security officer. He's technically not supposed to be mall security. He's designed after Dawn of the Dead, the 2004 remake. He's Ving Rhames' character. But, that's not him, by the way. That's my NPC there. That's him. That's who he's supposed to be. So stats, I stacked him with strength and dex and went low intelligence on this one. That's the other negative to doing a lot of reading and crafting, is really low intelligence. So everything takes forever for this poor guy. So yeah, we haven't got much in the way of gear either. We've got a lot of found stuff. We haven't been able to work too much on crafting. As you can see, it takes forever for this guy to get any kind of crafting skill, either through reading or through craft grinding. Just because the general slowdowns due to his intelligence and the very slow traits that he's got. So I'm trying to keep that to a minimum while we get this challenge completed. So we've got some issues, but like I said, we've cleared all of the 3rd floor, which is there, all of the 2nd floor, and most of the 1st floor. But the only thing we have left on the 1st floor is just these last couple of rows on the far west side. We've cleared pretty much everything out to that point. We have not yet made much of a trip outside the mall's perimeter. I'm not limiting myself to the mall specifically, with the only caveat that I'm not going to build a base anywhere else, and I'm going to try to hold myself to only sleeping in the mall. So we'll make forays out into town as needed. In particular, I'd like to get to this corner here, and we've been slowly clearing our way down this road to try to get to these buildings. We've got a doctor's office, a gun store, and some houses over here I'd like to take a look at. Not much else in the area I'd care about. We do have a school up there, but mostly that's for books, which I'm trying to avoid much of doing of this run. We got a hospital, but again, I'm trying to avoid that. But yeah, medical supplies have been few and far between. I mean, few and far between. Considering this number, 465 zombie kills so far, Man, they're being stingy with the medicine drops, even just painkillers and things like that. So it's been rough on trying to get that stuff and take care of. We had a real big scare when we took a bite once and failed the first cauterize. Managed to get it on the second one, but that was a close call there. We do have one NPC. He's a complete dumbass. I'm sick and tired of NPC behavior after yet another demonstration. But I just can't stand him. So I'm not taking him out anymore. Every time I do, I just get teeth-grindingly unhappy with the bullshit that they get into. Literally just mosh pit dive bombing into the absolute worst position he can manage, surrounded by as many zombies as he can possibly get around him every single time. I'm sick and tired of it. So we're leaving him at home like I usually do. I just can't bring myself to bring these guys out and do anything with them. We're not going to stack them in power armor and super weapons. Just ignore the bastards. I hate these things. So hopefully they continue progress on them. They've made a lot of progress in the commands and the options and so on. They're just still really, really dumb. So it just offends me every time I see them do that kind of stuff. Alright, but we're going to try to save as many as we can get a hold of. We had 6 in the area surrounding us, but a consequence of my character being very slow or slow-footed is that I couldn't catch them. They would all just run directly away from me, and even at a full-out sprint, I couldn't catch them. They would just keep moving away. So, yeah, we found a bunch of bodies. I've got the NPCs cranked way up to 10.0, but yeah, I mean, we literally had 6 of them just in this local area here, and I tried to chase a bunch of them down. They all split off into this forest area, and I couldn't catch a single one of them. So, screw them. If they don't want to get saved, they don't get saved. We'll just hope we randomly run across some sometimes and get a few more. I'd like to get 2 or 3. I've got a 30-day limit set for this challenge, so we're on day 9, so we're almost a third of the way through. We could probably finish getting the mall cleared pretty early this evening. And we might do that, but I'm still working my way towards, working my way towards these buildings. I'd really like to at least check those buildings, if we can manage it. So we'll see what we can do. We've got our nice little nook right here. This is on the 2nd floor of the mall. I really like this little spot here because we've got multiple ways in and out. Through the bathrooms this direction, we got 3 routes in and out. So the bathrooms here have doors on both sides. So we can go out this way, and that way. So far, nothing has really respawned up on the 2nd floor. I've seen 1 or 2 zombies come up the stairs when I've been near them. But otherwise, we've pretty much got free reign of the top 2 floors. And I haven't seen any new zombies. So it's really, really safe-ish. You'll notice there's light that I'm not generating. There's a skylight directly overhead of this room. So we've got free daylight during the daytime hours that we can craft and read by. So that's useful. It's just big enough for me to get everything done that I need to have done. And we haven't yet managed to get this food cart working. We discovered a food cart, which is pretty cool. Got a mini fridge in one space and a kitchen unit in the other. We got no battery charge in it. And so that's a bit of an issue. I need to get some battery power into it before we can actually take advantage of it very much. So we're kind of working on that. We've had a few things just kind of roadblock us. Not just skill-wise, because we got almost no skills. But material-wise, we just got a hold of a soldering iron. We don't have any of the metalworking stuff going, none of that kind of stuff. So that's kind of where we're at. There's the gear. We got a couple of weapons. I'm mostly using the M4 just as a spear. I've got a combat knife attached to it. And we were using that as a spear for a little bit, not too successfully. The slow movement on this guy and the slow stab length of time on the M4A1 isn't super effective, but mostly we've been relying on our expandable baton for all that zombie killing, but it's getting damaged pretty heavily. And I made a note to myself that we need aluminum ingots to get it repaired. So we're going to have to go out into the streets looking for a solar vehicle that's been shredded, or we're going to entice some zombies into shredding a solar vehicle for us. And that'll kick out some aluminum ingots, and we'll try to come back and get this expandable baton repaired. The other option I've got is I'm fairly sure the mall offices, which I want to say are right here, have a baton in them. The security office, I think. I'm going on memory. It's been a while since I've done too many malls, but I'm pretty sure that's what's going on. So that's the plan. I really, really, really need to get my baton back up to strength. The bat won't do it. I've got mostly pure bash damage skills. I don't want to switch to cutting weapons if I don't have to. There are other weapons that will get the bonuses for the style, but here's the Eskrima. Here's what I mean by the nerf that got hit. So Pinyo Strike is what got hit. Used to be the bash damage was 400%. So you would get crits of like 180 damage with a decent blunt weapon that was allowed by the Eskrima style. And you get them fairly often. So you'd strike, and then they just explode when you hit them for like 170 or so. That's no longer the case. Now I'm getting like 28 to 35 damage with this particular strike. So I don't remember the exact stats of the old one. I know it was like plus 300, plus 400%. I don't remember if it's stunned. But it's now a fast attack for a little bit less damage and stuns the target for a turn. So massive, massive change in the damage output for Eskrima. Now the fact that it's a faster strike means you'll get multiples, but it's nowhere near the damage output that it used to be. Okay, so we just got back, if I remember right, from a trip outside, a tooth-grindingly annoying trip where my buddy here, like I said, just every time we got near any zombies, he would find the one spot to stand in that guaranteed the most zombies would be able to be directly around him, grabbing him and biting him every single damn time. So, trying to remember, yeah, he's pretty messed up. So we need to get some sleep. I don't remember what my sleep cycle is. Every time I restart, I always forget. So that's normal. But that's what we're working on. So I think we're just going to spend some time reading / sleeping. Then we're going to... I'm still debating. Finish clearing the mall. I want to at least get down to the first floor and try to get to the security office over here. So... I wish I remember what my sleep cycle was. I think we haven't been up very long. And it's only 4:30. It's like 4 or 5 hours before the sun's going to go down. So, let's just do some reading or something until either it gets dark or I get tired, one or the other. And then we'll kind of move on from there. So, before we get moving, let's say hi to a few folks. Hey there, a 10. Drew Cap, welcome. Make the balconies impassable? I don't know. I mean, it could just be me. I don't want them balancing the game around me, necessarily. I mean, my play style and my knowledge of the game worlds and such isn't the appropriate way to be balancing the game. I mean, if it's broke, yeah, fix it. But I don't know how many other people feel the same way about certain things. So, hey there, Stiff. And who else we got? Mikhail, Cordans. Easy Wing, howdy howdy. Sins of Death. Butchikowski's back. Okay, I think we're all set. If I can get rid of this itchy nose. There. Bane of all streamers, itchy nose syndrome. Alright. I think we're all set. So, what are we going to read and how long is it going to take? It's going to take a long time and it's not going to accomplish a whole bunch. Let's do... Ooh. Man, I wish I had a tailoring book. Actually, speaking of that, are you ready to teach me something again? Teach me anything? Oh, he is. Look at that. Let's get tailoring. Tailoring level 2. Hey, we can make a duffel bag. I am super excited. We do have quite the supply of backpacks, given the number that we've had either found or dropped by zombies and cleaned up. So we got level 2 tailoring. Now let's go back to our reading list. Let's do... I don't really have much in the way of rifles. We've got the shotgun, we've got some pistols, longbow and crossbow, and that M4. I don't have much loose ammo, just mostly 9mm ammo. Alright, so we're not going to do rifles, I don't think. Let's just do... let's do survival. I need survival 2 if I have to resort to pine nuts. I don't think I will. We're doing pretty good on food, but let's get survival to 2, just so pine nuts are available as an option. Okay, it's too dark to read. Yep, right about 8 o'clock, so we got a little bit of progress. Man, that's some loud rumbly thunder. Rumbly thunder. Alright, my buddy's sleeping. I'm going on guard mode while you sleep. My own damage is fairly bad. That's from, I don't know what it is about these guys, but they are apparently offended by bare knees. I got nothing on my legs but a sheath and a holster, and it just seems to, my kneecaps. The zombies are driven insane by kneecaps. And they just kept hammering away at my legs for some reason. So somehow they know that's my weak point. That's the body part I have the least amount of protection on. And it was just leg strike, leg strike, leg strike, over and over again. What weapon am I using anyway? I've got the riot helmet, I've got a hunting knife, we've got the Glock and a fast draw. The tool belt has just got my... literal tools. Currently, what? My screwdriver set, my wrench. Let's activate it and attach the soldering iron. And let's also throw on the baton until we get things fixed. I'm not worried so much about carry weight. With our strength, we're fine on that. Go back and look at the valid weapons for the Screama again. Baton is what I need. That or a tonfa, either one. What else do I have that would be a good blunt weapon? I know the knives. Damn near nothing. Other than the batons and the tonfas. Everything else just kind of sucks. Switch to the combat knife? Maybe I'll switch to the combat knife. Alright, come here, M4. Activate, remove combat knife. Drop the M4. Drop the Glock. I've already got one on my hip. Wield the combat knife. Against the standard zombies we've been mostly running into, combat knife should be enough. I don't have much in the way of piercing weapons. Not even level 1, so I guess we're going to get some piercing weapon skill. Got the Halligan, got the hammer. All my other tools are on the belt. I don't have a hacksaw yet. Hacksaw is the one primary tool type we're missing still. And I got plenty of the raw, random medical items, but I don't have much beyond that. A lot of food items, but yeah, here's the entire list so far. Out of all the zombies we've killed and almost the entire 3 floors of the mall explored, this is all we've got. 8 bandages, no extra disinfectant, no antibiotics. So yeah, it's been a bit weird in what we've had dropping. Okay, we do have plenty of water and all that good stuff. Let's I have clean water ready. Got the plastic bottle. Yeah, go ahead and drink that. And let's have a meat pizza. That should be plenty. We are peckish. Peckish is fine. For anybody that doesn't know, peckish is okay. You don't need to worry about peckish. Peckish just means that you've got enough food in you. You could eat more if you absolutely had to, but there's no reason to. You're meeting your calorie needs and all that, so peckish is fine. Just ignore peckish. Okay, I think we're gonna try to work our way downstairs, see if we can locate the mall office. I'm getting 2 spaces of night vision because thunderstorm and the roofing system and lighting system is still screwy. Pretty sure that's what's going on. Oh, I've got the firefighter mask. Never mind, that's what's doing it. There's my 3 vision. Alright. So, here's what we've explored. That section there collapsed. I was really unhappy to see any kind of collapsed section. I purposely picked the No Big Zombies mod for this particular challenge because anytime I allow them to be on, if I play the game with the settings I normally use to get any kind of difficulty out of it, I end up with just pure hulks and shock brutes, and basically the entire mall gets demolished in like the first 3 days. So it makes any kind of a mall usage pretty much a moot thing. So I turned them off, specifically dialed up some of the other things to still have some kind of a challenge. So I was a little unhappy to see some collapsing, but so far it's just been that one section, so we'll go with it. It adds tech, it adds flavor. But you can see how much we've explored. We just got that one tiny section down here. And I thought we had one section up north. Yeah, one section up there. And I want to say that the office is somewhere right in here? I can't remember now. It's been too long. But that's where we're going to kind of head, over that direction. Alright, should be fairly clear. Let's go ahead and turn safe mode on. We'll get moving here. What's a quick way to grind? Tailoring 1 to 3. I fight walruses. Hey, have you seen the skill guide? Let me go grab it for you. This question comes up fairly often. How do I grind, or what do I craft? And this guide, one or two things have changed about this because of changes to the game, but for the most part, that will give you a really quick and easy reference list for grinding up the basic crafting skills. So it tells you what to craft at the various levels for most of the skills. And yeah, generally they're the best thing, quote unquote. One or two things have changed, like the welding mechanics leveling doesn't work anymore because they you can no longer reinforce metal items, but 95% of that's still accurate. That'll pretty much answer your what do I craft type of questions. Given the challenge, you don't think antifungal drugs are going to be that useful? Are you not aware of me and my channel, Sergeant Cookie, and how often my starting position is quickly inundated with fungals? How often does my game start? I find the perfect spot, and then 5 seconds later, a fungal zombie wanders onto my screen. I would agree with you in principle for most people's maps, but I don't know. I think they have programmed in some Vorm modifiers that the game takes into account, and I get fungal really, really often when I really, really don't want it. No one ever expected fungal infestation. Is that like no one ever expects the Spanish Inquisition? Ooh, what was that noise? So, apparently I have a spitter zombie right next to me. That's an acid streak that just barely missed me. Hey, spitter zombie! I love the fact that they get to spit even when they can't see you. They just automatically get to spit in the direction that you are when you're in range. That's hilarious. So, we snapped out for 22, and down he goes. Pretty quick and easy. Alright, so spitter, go to here, dismember. That's another thing. If you're not aware, you can fast butcher things. Don't do this quick butcher option. That's 5 minutes to quick butcher. Just do this one. Dismember corpse. 30 seconds and it's gone. You generally only need to do this when you're dealing with acid type zombies. Most everything else, if you don't care about possibly retrieving CBMs, you just want to smash it. But yeah, hey there, surprise spitter zombie. I love the way my vision keeps expanding and contracting due to, like, that right there. What up with that nonsense? What's with the mystery bar? I step into it and boom, I get more vision. Oh, good old lighting. I guess I'll walk in the middle. Alright, zombies. Come get some. So we're getting fairly good strikes, and we should be getting really fast strikes. Big benefit to the combat knife is 82 moves per attack, but it also has rapid strike. So that makes it 41 moves per attack when the rapid strike fires off. So you get a flurry of attacks. So as long as you're fighting things with no armor or clothing that is tough on, you can just butcher them up because you're going to get so many swings so quickly. And that doesn't even take into account the Eskrima bonuses for fast strikes and so on. So it makes it so I'm getting a whole bunch of swings really, really quickly. He's going to bile me helmet down, which never seems to really help. Boom. So there's... Oh, we just got piercing skill 1. That went up faster than I thought it would. So combo strike for 38. That's actually really good. So yeah, 24 to 38, I'll take that for damage. Man, now we're sick. I hate not being able to see things. Helmet back up. We'll move back into the mystery bar of darkness that lets me see farther for whatever reason. We'll wait out this poison. And we get even more vision. Yeah, the lighting system and the roofing system is all screwed up right now, and it's been that way for a couple of weeks. I think they're trying to do some larger scale fixes and trying to find a pretty obscure problem, and it's proven pesky, because it's really wonky. The worst fender for this whole process is the fact that the security bots in labs get to shoot you while in the dark. It's like they have night vision now. That sucks the most. Getting killed by security bots that technically should not be able to see you is not cool. I don't need another road map. Don't need more batteries. Don't need another backpack. Alright, what you guys dropping? Heroin? No, I've got meth, I've got crack. I don't need heroin to add in. Thinking of flipping on the flashlight, though. Alright, where are we? Yeah, this is the corner I wanted to get to next. We'll go in here, work our way around. Doing this in the nighttime, I'm not exposing as much of the area as I would like. Hey, zombie. What are you doing coming up behind me? And another mystery square. That's hilarious. So let's look at that fight right there. So I hit him, he tried to grab me, then I hit him, and he died. So that's the way the fights are pretty much going. It's only possible because they're regular level, low-level zombies with no real armor or clothing to protect them from the damage. So, but that's kind of how it goes. I get 4 swings, they get 1 action, if they're lucky. So, there's that Pino strike. 21 damage, 11 damage. That number used to be 160, 180. Cashews! Yes, I will take cashews, thank you very much. Which reminds me, actually. I'm down to 3.8 dodge. I'm double backpacking it, and I don't need to be. Alright. Bad Vorm. Bad. Should not be double backpacking when I don't need to be. That gets me back up to 5.7 dodge. Alright, 5.7 I'm happy with. Alright, it's flashlight time. Oh, don't tell me I didn't bring my damn flash. Oh, I got the headlamp. That's right. Headlamp time. Alright, well that fills that area in. Nothing useful. Let's check the back hallway area. Oh, vending machine with stuff, finally. The vast majority of these have been empty. Unfortunately, no V8. I don't really need hydration things. Fresh frozen herbal tea. I forget what my health stat is at. It's been fairly good, though. We'll leave that alone. Alright, lamp off for now. Lamp on again. Is that a weapon? Is that an actual magazine? What kind of store am I in? Gun store of some kind. Or a sporting goods store that sells Sten magazines. Yeah, I think it's a sporting store with some weaponry. Kel-Tec, huh? Fires 9 mil, but I'm doing my usual gunfire averse type of a run. Let's see. Keep it on. Nah, let's turn it off. Come get me, zombies. Come fight me over here. Oh. Oh, hey there, guys. Did he just get backed up? He just got backed up. Alright, time to change position. Let's move here. Alright, there we go. Still taking me time to adjust to how slow this guy is. Freaks me out when I move 3 or 4 spaces and the zombies keep up with me. It always makes me crazy when I see that happen. I'm so used to being a little bit faster than the zombies. Alright, MP3, cell phone. I think I might snag that cell phone battery, and we'll replace the battery in my mining helmet. So let's do that. Let's grab that battery and go to there, reload. Alright. Go back to the north side of the room here, flip the light back on. What kind of gun is that? Remington? I've already got a Remington. Remington 870 with shots. Alright, we'll grab it. Nah, I don't want 22 ammo, thanks. Okay, not going out that way. There. I know that's a kitchen oven area. Check that room. We'll hop back in and check that real quick. And this just runs around the backside. Nothing. Alright. Okay, that finishes that area. That's a bigger section than I thought. Stop inheriting the... God damn it. I knew it was going to happen. Going after my legs again, and of course I got a bite wound. As soon as I start to try to back out of the bite. Piss me off. Getting tired of you guys. Biting my kneecaps constantly. Yeah, let's take care of it right now. Cookies and nothing else. So I'm getting a little leery about flipping on the flashlight because I know there's some fairly large groups of zombies out that way. If I don't, it's going to take me a long time to look through these rooms. Bras. Clothing store of some kind. But I can never find a clothing store with decent pants. Pants seem to be the real problem I'm having. We better throw a bandage on that leg. Alright, next entryway. More rollerblades. More rollerblades. What is with the touring suits? Man, every other zombie seems to be tooling around in a leather touring suit. Let's see. Let's back off this room. No, I'm not going to take dirty jeans that are already damaged heavily. Destroyed my wool gloves. Uh-oh. My finger's chilly. Oh, my fingers got chilly. Look at that. Minus 60 on the legs, minus 48 on the hands. Yeah, speed is 81. That's not doing me any favors. Stairs section. Yeah, we'll take a medium battery fully charged. These guys bang away. Really just want to find that office and then get out of here. Yet another touring suit. Another baseball bat. Nope. Yes, game, I know my hands and feet are getting chillier, hands and legs. Speed is dropping steadily. That's not a good thing. Alright, so this section is done. Have to get around to there. No tailoring skill, really. I can't just whip up. Whoops! Damn it. I can't just whip up new clothes. Stupid touring suits. God. Sick of those things. Flip-flops. The filthy fingerless gloves. We'll take them. Oh, I think this is the office I was finally looking for. Yeah, this is the central office. I'm trying to remember where... Here. It's possible the drop rate, the quarter drop rate, is going to make it so I'm not going to see the thing I remember seeing in other runs. Yeah, so this is definitely the office area that I was talking about. It's not looking like I'm going to get anything, unfortunately. I was hoping we'd find a baton in here. I'm sure I'd seen one at least a couple of times in previous runs through, whoops! Previous runs through the mall. Ah, legs down to 1 bar. That's not good. Why aren't I picking up cash cards? At a certain point, you don't need more cash cards. There's nothing to spend them on. I mean, when you've got 6,000 cash and buying something from a vending machine costs like $1, and you can get more cash cards anytime you want them, it's really nothing useful. Alright, nothing in here. Alright, that pretty much satisfies my curiosity. This is the office area that I was talking about. A little south of where I thought it was. Alright, we gotta head back to base. Can't risk any more damage. I definitely don't want a broken limb. No, go north. Let's try to avoid fights for now. I said avoid fights. Gonna run out of stamina. Oh, a few extras. Boo, he's still right behind me. I hate being slow. Right leg! What a surprise! What is it about my kneecaps, stupid zombies? God damn. Every fucking strike is on my knees. We'll take the 380 ACP. Cargo pants. And we'll take those jeans. They're fitted and they're in semi-decent shape. Backpack. Give me the jeans. A lot of stuff sitting right here. Apparently I killed a whole bunch of things. Ooh, leather gloves. We'll take those. Killed a whole lot of things right here. Lots of tool belts. Yeah, just a few zombies. Alright. Where am I? I need to go right there. Alright, back home we are. Let's get a fire going to warm up. Look at that, my leg took damage while we were walking because of the temperature. Yeah, that's not good. Leg minus 60. Alright, we gotta throw something on. Hey there, Mr. Trenchcoat. Get the long underwear bottoms on. That'll at least get the temperature manageable. Still minus 32. One more leg item. Let's do... leg warm. Alright, there we go. Still get the temperature benefit out of them. Now we at least won't take more damage while I'm trying to get things taken care of. So, we still got disinfected on it. We still got some bandaging on it. Yeah, that's a lot of ugly. That's a lot of ugly. We are tired, so we can sleep now at 1 a.m. Yeah, we got the main thing accomplished I wanted to, checking for the thing. So we're going to have to hit the streets. If I'm going to get that baton repaired, I think we're going to have to hit the streets. How much more of... Oops. Oh, we're on the next floor. I can't look. Let's just sleep. Let's sleep and get some healing done before anything else happens. Nope, no alarm. Okay. Yeah, Mertech added crouching. You want info on crouching? There you go. There's info on crouching. Can you use cash cards to craft arrows? Yeah, you can, and that used to be something you needed to do, because plastic was really hard to come by, but so many things make plastic now, it's really... I can't remember the last time I bothered to make arrows out of arrows out of cash cards. Really not necessary anymore. Yeah, it's not secured quite yet. We still got quite a few zombies in those other corners, because the, these sides are the sides that are facing the town, where most of the zombies are located. So, the population of zombies in these last two spaces is going to be pretty high, and more zombies are going to come in through random wandering and so on. So, I've got the easy parts completed. It's going to take some effort to keep clearing. And I'm never going to keep it completely cleared. I do have Wanderspawns on and so on. So it's impossible for me to say it's always going to stay completely cleared. But I want it cleared enough that I only run into the occasional zombies I move through it. We're going to heal up. I'm going to have to spend a night or two just reading and healing. And then once we've got that done, I'm going to make a concerted effort to get to those buildings next. And we'll check the street contents, see if we can locate a solar vehicle. And any other options. So, we're going to head out on the city streets for a little bit before I finish clearing the mall area. Alright, hey, look at that. We got 3 bars out of that. So, one more good night's sleep should get us back up to full strength, even with the slow healer trait. We didn't get any kind of message about our health, so I guess we're pretty much right on the neutral stage, which is fine. I'm happy to be at that stage. Alright, very thirsty are we? Let's get another fire going. Let's have some coffee. Have some morning coffee. 2 coffees should be plenty. Don't want to get too wired up. And next up, just some... oh yeah, hot chocolate. 2 coffee and 2 hot chocolate. That's the breakfast of champions. Whoops, I made 4. Alright, let's throw that into a bottle. We'll drink cold chocolate later. And what else? We can't really make much. Let's just keep eating what we got laying around. I have a chocolate bar, and I got pizzas about to go bad. Let's do pizza. That should be plenty. 3 bars. 10 a.m. Nah, let's just keep reading. Other problem is the book supply. I just got really, really small selection of books to choose from. We never finished the survival update, so let's get that done in case I do have to go get some pine nuts. Alright, so there's survival 2. That's right, I brought back some other stuff, didn't I? I guess we'll keep the cocaine with us. And I need to clean up some here. Let's clean... yeah, let's clean all 3 of those. Activate. Washboard. Clean the beans. I'm gonna hold off on the rucksack. That's gonna take a ton of water and soap. Gloves. Gloves. Alright, do those. Okay, let's get the jeans on, get the gloves on. I'm gonna wait on the others. We'll carry the sunglasses and throw them on when we go outside. Let's ditch the leg warmers and alright, what are we looking at? Step away from the fire. What are we looking at? Temperature's okay. Kevlar vest and leather jacket's doing a good job. Backpack will switch. We're good there. Yeah, arms, torso, head, everything else is good. It's just the legs that have been vulnerable, and man, have they been hammering away at them. So, I don't have much on my hands, but I just mainly need them to stay warm. The leather gloves are 25, which should do it until they get knocked off me. And then the jeans and the long underwear until they get stripped off. That's 40 warmth between the two. Not much protection, but them's the breaks. Alright, so I'm happy there. Let's, time is it 2 p.m.? Yeah, let's just keep reading. Let's do, Ooh, quarterstaff. Too bad quarterstaff's not on the list. And none of that's going to help. Leather loincloth. That's what I need. I'm saved. Leather loincloth. We're going to Tarzan our way out of this problem. Yeah, let's just pick one. Let's just do fab. Definitely don't need trapping. Chronics? No. Yeah, I guess we're just going to do fab. Despite how long it's going to take. Alright, I'm just going to try to 10 p.m. If I sleep now, it'll be daylight when I wake up. That's actually okay. I think that'll work. Buddy is still sleeping. How are you doing? Just about got himself healed up. Let's have the rest of my hot chocolate. Okay, probably should have thrown another bandage on the leg before I went to sleep. That would have been a bright move. I'm constantly forgetting that. Just too late, I remember. That's a whole lot of no healing going on there. Oh, I wasn't even sleeping. That's funny. Forgot I was just tossing and turning. That's why the bar wasn't moving. We're going to wake up at around noon. I'm lucky. Hey there, PC Dragon Productions. Doing pretty good, how are you? A little cocaine never hurt nobody? Okay, more coffee. Uh-oh, what are you doing? Oh, you're having an asthma attack over there? Alright, and let's have some cashews, pine nuts, peanuts, and where's my, there we go, pizza. That should be more than enough. Keep the Remington with me. Really, I'm even more averse to firing a gun when I'm a slow character. At least when I've got some movement speed and I know I'm faster than the zombies, I can fire off the guns and then relocate. But making a lot of noise when you're a slow character seems like a really bad idea. Worse than normal. I'm going to say no. I'm going to say leave the Remington and the shot. Okay, 5 out of 22. We'll take off the other backpack. We're at not quite 8 out of 12.5. That's good enough. And we're going to get our gear stripped off as always. Let's go. Enjoy your asthma attack. Alright, 12 p.m. So, how am I going to do this? Oh, Seymour Paris is back out this direction. I don't know if that's a new one or if that's somebody that wandered off and has now wandered back again. I've got one more inhaler kit if I happen to run across another asthmatic. That's the only quest item I'm carrying currently. Nah, I'm gonna go north. Let's see if any zombies have popped up on the road out here. Nope, still pretty clear. I think I'm just gonna go north into the woods and then go west to try to get to the doctor's office and that gun store. Gun store is gonna be a little rough to get into during the daylight hours, but I want to at least get over that direction. So let's see how many zombies from the town have wandered up into the woods, and then I'll have to randomly fight. Let's go one more north-ish. Probably what'll happen is that'll be an asshole NPC with a sniper rifle, and I'll just get shot from long range. Zombear and a skeletal brute. Zombear's almost on me, and I'm a slow character in the woods. Oh my gosh, this is gonna suck. And a skeletal brute right there. Brute can't see me yet. I'm right on top of the Zombear. Oh man, Zombear while I'm wearing regular clothes. This is gonna be a short trip out. There's no chance I'm going to outrun a Zombear in the forest. Not with this guy. Could be. Zombear might be a little rough for this guy. I'm going to get a lot of swings in, but he's going to hit hard when he does hit. What is my dodge is 5-5. I'm thinking to take the few spaces of movement, a few sections of space I have and drop that other backpack so I can get my dodge skill up a little further. Let's do this. We're in about the best position I can be in. He's going to have to step into long grass. I'm in clear ground. I'm going to drop the backpack here. He'll probably get to me by the time I finish that, and then we're just going to start stabbing. We'll see how it goes. Is he damaged? Nope, he's not damaged. But I need to get my dodge skill up. I need him to not hit me. Not getting hit is the key to this fight.